Alright, welcome in everybody to the BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025. Pretty impeccable baseball to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and eBay live. Also, mention no printed that safe, so link down in the description. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Barry Larkin, 79/99. Connor Griffin, 60/60. Pee Wee Reese, 37/99. Yordani Monegro, 1/25. I almost thought that he didn't sign anything. A little squiggle. Emilienne Petri, 12/25. Greg Nettles, 1/35. Wade Boggs, 16/35. Paul Skeens, 1/10. Boom. And Roman Anthony. Stainless Stars base, 40/99. Box number two. Sammy Sosa, 14/35. Augustine Ramirez, 5/5. Joe DiMaggio, 23/35. Kevin Alcantara, 5/25. Darren Baker, 11/25. Nolan Shanuel, 20/35. Braden Montgomery, 88/99. Redemption. Impeccable Leaders, Greg Maddux. And one Troy Ounce for Sparky Anderson, 14/25. Boom. And final box to break, box number three. Good luck, everybody. Joe DiMaggio, 2/10. Dick Allen, 4/5. 1/1, Jace Young. Boom. Adam Dunn, Timeless Moments, Redemption. Giovanni Rodriguez, 22/35. 13/25, Hurston Waldrop. Jim Rice, 8/99. Roger Clemens, 23/25. And final card of the break will be a Stainless Stars, Braden Montgomery, 25/25. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break. As always, go and get a hit recap going real quick. Coming up next, we do have 2025 Leaf Eclectic Football coming up. Stay tuned for that if you're in that break. For the hits, Barry Larkin, Connor Griffin, Pee Wee Reese, Danny Monero, Emilian Petrie, Greg Nettles, Wade Boggs, Paul Skeens, 10 out of 10. Roman Anthony, Sammy Sosa, Augustine Ramirez, Joe DiMaggio, Kevin Alcantara, Darren Baker, Nolan Shanuel, Braden Montgomery, Greg Maddox, Sparky Anderson, 1 Troy Ounce, Joe DiMaggio, Dick Allen, Jace Young, 1 of 1, Adam Dunn, Giovanni Rodriguez, Hurston Waldrop, Jim Rice, Roger Clemens, and Braden Montgomery. Alright, that is it for baseball. Thank you guys again. We do have more of this and plenty of other baseball stuff up and running, so look forward to having you all back here sometime soon. We are on to 2024 Leaf Eclectic Football here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. Back to you guys shortly. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we got one case of 2024 Elite Eclectic Football to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save it as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we'll go live and be live. Also mention no purchase necessary for link down in the description. Box number 1, Nate McCollum, 10 of 10. Billy Edwards Jr., 2 of 7. Giles Jackson, 4 of 4. And Travis Hunter, Honor Guard, 3 of 10. Oh, good start. On card inscribed, George McIntyre, 47 of 100. Jalen McMillan, 3 of 10. Cam Davis, 3 of 7. And Haj Malik Williams, 1 of 6. On card inscribed, Tyler Cherry. Solid artwork there. 15 of 100. Taking full advantage of the inscribed card. Juju Lewis, 8 of 8. Kingston Biliamu Asa, 9 of 9. And Urian Dickey, 2 of 8. Box number 4, Lewis Brown IV, 5 of 10. John Rice Plumlee, 2 of 6. Fresh Cuts, Die Cut, Marcel Reed, 5 of 10. And Sam Levitt, 4 of 6. Box 5, Garrett Green, 3 of 6. CJ Daniels, 1 of 8. Brady Schmiegel, 6 of 10. And triple auto, Matthew Golden, Ryan Wingo, and Aaron Butler, 2 of 6. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have any of those 3 guys. Jackson Arnold, 2 of 8. Mr. Bombastic, Joe Theismann, 3 of 10. Noah Fafita, 5 of 6. And dual auto, Jamarian Miller and Justice Haynes, 2 of 2. Box number 7, Roddy White, 1 of 3. Lincoln Keenholz, 1 of 10. Colin Hurley, 6/6. And quad auto, Dwight Phillips Jr., Oscar Delp, Nate Frazier, and Anthony Evans III, 8/9. Caden Veldkamp, 5/6. Jalen Daniels, 2/6. Caden Robinson, 1/9. And Anthony Gold, Adonai Mitchell, dual auto, 6/8. Box number 9. Jamal Haynes, 1/7. 1/1, Jack Plummer. Jalen Rayner, 5/7. And Jalen Milroe, 3/7. Box 10. Kelly Akarian, 5/8. Colson Yankoff, 3/7. Dallin Hayden, 10/10. And Jalen Milroe, Kendrick Law, Justice Haynes, and Demarion Miller, quad auto, 6/8. Box 11. Gem Cutters, France Harkington. Six of 10. CJ Donaldson Jr., 5/6. Kendrick Law, 5/7. And Cam RIP Skedaboo, 1/5. And final box of the break, box number 12. Good luck, everybody. Deshaun Jones, 1/7, or 1/8. Luke McCaffrey, 1/5. Tyler Cherry, 4/9. And Luther Burden, 1/7. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Go and get a hit recap going real quick. Then we'll take care of our randoms. We do have several of those. Nice little handful. A bushel, a peck, a good bit. For the hits, Nate McCollum, Billy Edwards Jr., Giles Jackson, Travis Hunter, Jalen McMillan, Cam Davis, Haj Malik Williams, Juju Lewis, Kingston Viliamuasa, Urian Dickey, Lewis Brown IV, John Rice Plumlee, Marcel Reed, Sam Levitt, Garrett Green, CJ Daniels, Brady Schmiegel, Jackson Arnold, Joe Theismann, Noah Fafita, Roddy White, Lincoln Keen Holes, Colin Hurley, Caden Veldkamp, Jalen Daniels, Caden Robinson, Jamal Haynes, Jack Plummer, Jalen Rayner, Jalen Milroe, Kelly Akarian, Colton Yankoff, Dallin Hayden, France Harkington, C.D. Donaldson Jr., Kendrick Law, Cam Skedaboo, Deshaun Jones, Luke McCaffrey, Tyler Cherry, Luther Burden, on-card inscribes for George McIntyre and Tyler Cherry. And headed to random.org. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Anthony Gold, Adonai Mitchell. Justice Haynes, Jamarian Miller. Matthew Golden, Ryan Wingo, Aaron Butler. Dwight Phillips Jr., Oscar Delp, Nate Frazier, Anthony Evans. Jalen Milroe, Kendrick Law, Justice Haynes, and Jamarian Miller. All right. That is it for football. We are on to 2025. Turn 4 NASCAR here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. But first, to random.org we go for these. Back to that in just a second. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Going to be through how to be valid for us. We're going to go 7 times on each random. Start with Anthony Gold and Adonai Mitchell. That is 6 times. Final roll. Adonai Mitchell with the win. Congratulations. Next up, Justice Haynes and Jamarian Miller. 6 times. Final roll. Jamarian Miller with the win. Congratulations. Matthew Golden, Ryan Wingo, Aaron Butler. That's 6 times. Final roll. Matthew Golden coming out on top. Congratulations. Dwight Phillips Jr., Oscar Delp, Nate Frazier, Anthony Evans III. That's 6 times. Final roll. Oscar Delp coming out on top. Congratulations. And finally, Jalen Milroe, Kendrick Law, Justice Haynes, Jamarian Miller. That is 6 times. Final roll. Jamarian Miller with the win. Congratulations. All right, that is it for football. We'll be back in a few minutes with Panini Turn 4 NASCAR. Catch you guys back here then. Alright, welcome everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B3. We've got one case of 2025. Pretty neat turn for NASCAR to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and even live. Also, mention no purchase necessary. Link down in the description. Box number 1, and this is a very nice box to start us off. Kavroom for Noah Gragson. Knock that out early. Joe Nemechek, 53/75. Bobby Labonte, 47/75. And this is a really cool one. Cole Custer, 2/10. Sick patch. Box number 2, Ryan Truex, 34/35. Benny Miller, 11/99. Harrison Burton, 62/75. And Corey Ime, 48/49. Box number 3, Clint Boyer, 28/99. Kyle Weatherman, 54/75. Jeremy Clements, 4/10. And Kyle Larson, 6/15. Mondo Thick Patch, Ryan Truex, Shoe Soul, 1/10. Clint Boyer, 29/35. Eric Almirola, 45/75. And Ryan Blaney, 37/75. Box number 5. Justin Allgaier, 35/49. Matt DiBenedetto, 23/25. Frankie Muniz, 52/75. And Kyle Busch, 10/75. Did it again. Oh, Panini. Ben Rhodes, 40/99. Eric Almirola, 13/49. With a hint of Kid Reporter, or whatever that is. Dale Earnhardt Jr., 39/75. And Joey Logano, 94/99. Box number 7. Chase Elliott, 82/99. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 69/99. Thad Moffitt, 49/75. And Chris Buescher, 73/99. Box number 8. 1/1, Alex Bowman. Boom. Tanner Gray, 9/25. Harrison Burton, 1/1. Boom. Hot box. And 6/15, Kurt Busch. Chase Elliott, 2/25. Ryan Preece, 66/75. Butterbean, 52/75. And Kevin Harvick, 38/75. And final box of the break. Box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Jimmy Johnson, 2/25. Tanner Gray, 79/99. Chris Buescher, 53/75. And Daniel Suarez, 70/99. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break. As always, do have more cases of this up and running. So looking forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. Go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick. For the hits, Bobby Labonte, Cole Custer, Harrison Burton, Corey Ahn, Clint Boyer, Eric Almirola, Frankie Muniz, Ben Rhodes, Eric Almirola, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Chase Elliott, Chris Buescher, Alex Bowman, Harrison Burton, 1/1, Chase Elliott, Butterbean, Chris Buescher, and Daniel Suarez. Kavrom for Noah Gragson, Joe Nemechek, Kyle Weatherman, Jeremy Clements, Kyle Larson, Justin Allgaier, Matt DiBenedetto, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, Kurt Busch, Kevin Harvick, and Jimmy Johnson. Ryan Truex, Vinny Miller, Ryan Truex, Mondo, Ryan Blaney, Ricky Stenhouse, Thad Moffitt, Tanner Gray, Ryan Preece, and Tanner Gray. All right, that is it for NASCAR. We are on to 2025 Leaf History Book Multi-Sport here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up, good to go. And we'll be back at the top of the hour for that. For the rest of you, thank you so much. It's been BMC Collectibles Breaks. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. We've got one case of 2025 Leaf History Book Chapter 2 Multi-Sport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we'll go live and be live. Also mention no purchase necessary for link down in the description. Alright. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. This stuff is fire. Yes, it is. And it is an amazing product. Start us off, Jim McMahon, Spinning Yarns, Patch Auto Booklet, 6 of 6. And, well, this looks nice. Boom. Black Book. Magic Johnson, Giannis, Yao Ming, Jason Kidd, Isaiah Thomas, Dominique Wilkins, John Morant, and Dennis Rodman. 6 of 8. That, along with a billion other things, will be headed to random.org at the end of the break, so stay tuned for it if you have any of the people that come up. And good luck in that. Oh, wow. This is how they're doing this one. We have a redemption, Lamine Yamal. Boom. I'll take that. And we've got a Mondo booklet here. As you'll notice, I learned from the first case how to properly open these. Famous Fabrics. Tom Brady, Walter Payton, Jerry Rice, Barry Sanders, O.J. Simpson, Emmitt Smith, Patrick Mahomes, Deion Sanders, Joe Montana. Boom. $19 of 25. How much is a box of this? Somewhere between like around $450, $500. She ain't cheap. Box number 3. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Montana, Dan Marino, Joe Namath, Roger Staubach, Peyton Manning, Fran Tarkenton, Brett Favre, Troy Aikman, Jim Kelly, Steve Young. 4 of 10. Boom. Book of Legends. And I think we have, yes we do, Matchbook for the Boozer Brothers. Cameron, the good one, and Caden, the okay one. Boom. 2 of 10. And for those of you who haven't seen yet, Leaf is putting out a Boozer family product, which is literally just the two of them and Papa Boozer, Carlos. So spinning yarns, Randy Mouse. Boom. 1 of 2. And wow. Pages of History. Pele, Diego Maradona, Franz Beckenbauer, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Phil Foden, Pedri, Endrick, Kylian Mbappe, and Vinicius Jr. 2 of 3. Boom. Whew. Again, I get to be jealous. The Sheriff, Peyton Manning. 2 of 2. Patch auto booklet. Boom. And I think we have an autobiography. Drew Brees. Boom. 3 of 25. Nothing from Topps or Panini can compete with us. You're not wrong. They don't tend to go into like the multi-sport stuff. They're individual products, NT, impeccable, that kind of stuff. I guess or Topps is like Dynasty. But can't really compare with this. You're right. Another dual booklet box. Well, let's save this one for last. Go with the next chapter. This one's going to be 18 to 25. For Roger Clemens. Love how those look in the light. And the Dominant Dozen. Seven of 10. Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Earl Campbell, Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson, Terrell Davis, Billy Sims, Otis Anderson, Chuck Foreman, Thurman Thomas, Eddie George, LaDainian Tomlinson. Boom. We will take that. Box number 7. $24.25. Next chapter, Joe Montana. Boom. And how about the Messi, 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 Messi. Boom. Spinning yarns, 1 of 1. Lionel Messi. And included in the patch, little UCL. Boom. Congratulations on that. Box number 8. Six of 25, souvenir book, of course. Lionel Messi. Boom. And black book. Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, Lance Briggs, Mike Singletary, Brian Bosworth, Teddy Bruschi, Greg Lloyd, and Charles Haley. Boom. Ten of 10. Box number 9. Spinning yarns. 1 of 10. Yao Ming. Boom. That's sick. And Power Book. Barry Bonds, Willie Mays, Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, Hank Aaron, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Robinson, Willie McCovey, Harmon Killebrew, Stan the Man Musial, Mike Schmidt, and Alex Rodriguez. And a couple of sick little patches up there. 7 of 8. And just like that, we are on to the final box to break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. See what we got. For 25, Aces and my book. Satchel Paige, Dizzy Dean, Bob Gibson, Don Drysdale, Robin Roberts, Juan Marshall, Nolan Ryan, Steve Carrollton. Boom. And finally, Dual booklet. Double booked. For England. Wayne Rooney. Phil Foden. Boom. 11 to 25. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Really do appreciate it. We do have a couple more cases of this up and running, so look forward to having y'all back in here for that. This stuff is really beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and get a hit recap going. That way we can take care of the randoms. Because we got a couple. Just a few. All right. For the hits, Lionel Messi, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Randy Moss, redemption for Lamine Yamal, autobiography, Yao Ming, Lionel Messi, Joe Montana, Roger Clemens, and Jim McMahon. And for all of the multis, booklets without the encased part. Satchel Paige, Bob Lemon, Don Drysdale, Juan Marshall, Nolan Ryan, Dizzy Dean, Bob Gibson, Robin Roberts, Tom Seaver, Steve Carlton. Dominant Dozen, Barry Sanders, Emmett Smith, Earl Campbell, Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson, Terrell Davis, Billy Sims, Otis Anderson, Chuck Foreman, Thurman Thomas, Eddie George, LaDainian Tomlinson. Barry Bonds, Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Robinson, Harmon Killebrew, Mike Schmidt, Willie McCovey, Stan Musial, Alex Rodriguez. Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Joe Namath, Patrick Mahomes, Dan Marino, Roger Staubach, Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, Jim Kelly, Fran Tarkenton, Troy Aikman, Steve Young. Tom Brady, Walter Payton, Jerry Rice, Barry Sanders, O.J. Simpson, Emmitt Smith, Patrick Mahomes, Deion Sanders, Joe Montana. And for the encased stuff, Wayne Rooney, Phil Foden, Cameron and Caden Boozer, Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, Lance Briggs, Mike Singletary, Brian Bosworth, Teddy Bruschi, Greg Lloyd, Charles Haley, Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, Giannis, Dominique Wilkins, Yao Ming, John Morant, Jason Kidd, Dennis Rodman. And Pele, Maradona, Franz Beckenbauer, Lionel Messi, CR7, Vinicius Jr., Kylian Mbappe, Endrick Pedri, and Phil Foden. All right, that will do it for us for today. Thank you guys so much for being here, being part of the break as always. Some fun stuff. Really enjoy being able to open it. We're going to head over to random.org real quick, and then we will get these all queued up and squared away. So I'll be back with that in a few moments. Stick with us, and we'll be back shortly. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Cover 3 or higher to be valid for us. Got to go 5 times on each random. Good luck, everybody. Starting off with the duels, and we'll work our way up. Cameron Boozer and Caden Boozer up first. That is 4 times. 1 plus 4 is 5. Final rope. Cameron Boozer with the win. Congratulations. Wayne Rooney and Philip Walter Foden. Final rope. And Walter taking it home. Congratulations. Magic Johnson, Giannis, Yao Ming, Jason Kidd, Isaiah Thomas, Dominic Wilkins, John Moran, and Dennis Rodman. Final rope. Magic Johnson with the win. Congratulations. Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, Lance Briggs, Mike Singletary, Brian Bosworth, Teddy Bruschi, and Greg Lloyd, Charles Haley. Final rope. Charles Haley with the win. Congratulations. Tom Brady, Walter Payton, Jerry Rice, Barry Sanders, O.J. Simpson, Emmitt Smith, Patrick Mahomes, Deion Sanders, Joe Montana. Final rope. Joe Montana coming out on top. Congratulations. Pele, Diego Maradona, Franz Beckenbauer, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Vinicius Jr., Kylian Mbappe, Endrick Pedri, and Philip Walter Foden. Final rope. Endrick coming out on top. Congratulations. Satchel Paige, Bob Lemon, Don Drysdale, Juan Marichal, Nolan Ryan, Dizzy Dean, Bob Gibson, Robin Roberts, Tom Seaver, and Steve Carlton. Final rope. Steve Carlton coming out on top. Congratulations. Joe Namath, Patrick Mahomes, Dan Marino, Roger Staubach, Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, Jim Kelly, France Argentine, Troy Aikman, Steve Young. Final rope. Jim Kelly with the win. Congratulations. Earl Campbell, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson, Terrell Davis, Billy Sims, Otis Anderson, Chuck Foreman, Thurman Thomas, Eddie George, LaDainian Tomlinson. Final rope. Earl Campbell with the win. Congratulations. And finally, Barry Bonds, Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Robinson, Harmon Killebrew, Mike Schmidt, Willie McCovey, Stan Musial, Alex Rodriguez. Final rope. Barry Bonds with the win. Congratulations. All right, that is it for us for today. Thank you guys again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. We look forward to having you all back here sometime soon, and have a great rest of your Tuesday. Till next time, everybody.